You know that feeling, right? You finally book a flight, hit purchase, and then that little voice in your head goes, "Did I just overpay?" Well, if that sounds familiar, you are in exactly the right place. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain and unlock all the secrets to finding some seriously cheap flights. Let's dive in.
So the travel bug bites. You're dreaming of a gorgeous destination, you've got a specific week you can get off work, and the planning begins. But let me ask you, how exactly are you starting that search for a flight?
For almost all of us, the process looks exactly like this. Step 1, you pick your dream destination. Let's say Madrid. Step 2, you lock in the exact dates you want to go. And then, and only then, do you start looking for flights. I mean, it seems perfectly logical, right? But here's the secret. This exact process is the #1 reason you're not finding those incredible deals. That's right. By locking yourself into a destination and specific dates right from the start, you've basically cornered yourself. You've given up all your power, you're leaving hundreds, maybe even thousands of dollars on the table. But don't worry, we're about to flip that entire script.
The single most important thing, the absolute foundation of every single cheap flight strategy is flexibility. If you can learn to be flexible, you can save a fortune. It is the one non-negotiable golden rule in this whole flight hacking game.
So what does being flexible actually look like? Well, first, let's talk dates. Flying on a Tuesday, Wednesday, or Saturday is almost always going to be cheaper than a Friday or a Sunday. Second, your destination. If your vacation dates are set in stone, be open to where you go. Let the deals decide for you. And third, airports. Major cities often have smaller secondary airports nearby. A flight into, say, Fort Lauderdale might be way cheaper than Miami. And guess what? They're only about 40 minutes apart. Okay, so you're ready to be flexible. But to really take advantage of it, you need the right tools. Think of these as your secret weapons for finding the deals the airlines don't always want you to see.
All right, here are the 3 heavy hitters. Google Flights has this amazing Explore feature. You just pop in your home airport, maybe a time frame like a week in May, and boom, it shows you a world map littered with cheap fares. Skyscanner's Everywhere search is your best friend if you're flexible on destination. It will literally find the cheapest place on Earth you can fly to. And then there's Going, which used to be Scott's Cheap Flights. They're an email service that just sends you alerts when mistake fares or mind-blowing deals pop up from your home airport.
And now for the $1,000,000 question. When is the best time to actually click buy? I'm going to tell you right now, it's not about booking on a specific day of the week or clearing your browser cookies. The real secret lies in something called the Goldilocks window. Just like the fairy tale, you don't want to book too early and you definitely don't want to book too late. You want the price that's just right. See, airlines release seats in different price buckets. Book way too early and you might miss out on future sales. Book too late, especially in those last 3 weeks, and prices just go through the roof. The Goldilocks window is that perfect sweet spot right in the middle.
So what is that sweet spot? Well, for domestic flights, you're generally looking at 1 to 3 months in advance. For international trips, you need a longer runway, think 2 to 8 months out. And hey, if you're traveling during a super popular time like summer or over the holidays, you'll want to start looking even earlier than that. We've all heard them, right? Those little tricks that are supposed to fool the system and get you a better price. But in today's world of super smart algorithms, do any of them actually work? Let's bust a really big one. This one is huge. The idea that airlines are tracking your searches with cookies and raising the price on you, it's pretty much a myth. As the experts over at Going point out, they find the world's best flight deals searching for thousands of flights a day, and they never, ever use an incognito window. The truth is, prices are set by incredibly complex supply and demand algorithms, not your personal search history. So really, save yourself the click. All right, you've mastered the fundamentals. You're flexible, you've got the tools, you know the timing. Now let's get into the advanced strategies, the stuff that can save you serious cash and really level up your travel game. These are the pro-level hacks. Okay, check this out. It's called a positioning flight. Let's say you want to fly from Detroit to Malta, and the flight is over $1,000. Yikes. But what if you find a much cheaper flight from Detroit to a major European hub like Vienna for around $67? From there, you just book a separate cheap budget flight from Vienna to Malta for maybe $40. You just saved yourself $300. And hey, you could even spend a day exploring Vienna. Oh, this one is one of my absolute favorites, the codeshare hack. Airlines are often in partnerships and they sell seats on each other's planes. So look at this example. A flight is being operated by United, and they're selling it for $262. But their partner airline, Air Canada, is selling a seat on the very same plane for the very same flight for $196. That's a $66 savings just for booking through the partner's website. It's the same exact seat. You always have to check.
And please do not forget about stopovers. Now, this is different from a regular layover where you're stuck in an airport. A stopover is 24 hours or longer, which means you can actually leave, explore a whole second city, and then continue your journey. Websites like AirWander are built to find these, and sometimes adding a stopover can even make the ticket price cheaper. It's like getting 2 vacations for the price of 1. It's a no-brainer.
Okay, we have covered a lot of ground here. So let's take all of this incredible information and distill it down into a simple new set of rules that you can use every single time you plan a trip. This is your new pre-flight checklist. Here it is. This is the new way to book travel. Number 1, search for flights first and let the price guide your plan. 2, be flexible on dates, destinations, airports, whatever you can. 3, use the tools we talked about. Set those price alerts. 4, always book inside that Goldilocks window. And finally, before you hit buy, do a quick check for those pro-level hacks, like positioning flights and code shares.
The old way of booking flights, it's over. You are now officially equipped with the knowledge to find deals you probably never even thought were possible. So the only question left is, where are you going to go first?